All right, students, here with example 2 in part A. So this one, I'm actually going to start with the first question of under what conditions is the expression undefined? So we know that we can never have our, let me move that down a bit, we can never have our 1 minus 4x squared cannot be 0. So I'm going to solve this using the square root method. X squared cannot be 1/4. That means x cannot be plus or minus 1/2. So there's my conditions in which it's undefined. Now I'm going to simplify by factoring. Looking at that first one, I need it to add up to 1x and have a product of negative 12x squared. That's going to be positive 4x, negative 3x. So thinking to myself, I need to multiply and make negative 3x. Well, that's going to be 3x times negative 1. To make 4x, I need positive 2 times 2x. So there's my top. In the bottom, this is a difference of squares. 1 plus 2x, 1 minus 2x. These almost look the same, but not quite. If I factored out a negative, though, from this top one, oops, let me get rid of that. If I factor out a negative from here, then let's see what happens. So I'm going to take out a negative from this first term. That means I'll need a negative 2x to maintain equality. I need it to be positive still. This would have to be positive 1 because negative times positive would make negative. My second term just stays the same. And then in the bottom, my denominator stays the same. 1 plus 2x, 1 minus 2x. Of course, 1 minus 2x is the same as negative 2x plus 1. So those are going to cancel. I've still got this negative up top, don't lose it. I'm going to have negative, oops, wrong tool. Negative 3x plus 2 over 1 plus 2x. You could leave it like that, or you could rewrite it as negative 3x minus 2 over 1 plus 2x. I actually think this one's a little bit prettier. And then we must state our conditions undefined. So x cannot be plus or minus 1/2. And here we can see that it can't be negative 1/2. That would cause my 0 in this term. The one we canceled is where it was positive 1/2. So there's example 2.